Welcome to Shore Perspectives, a community feature of WESR Radio, highlighting the spirit of the shore from those who call it home.
Natalie.
Malcolm.
We live right down the street from the playground, and there's other new neighbors that we have on our street, and we're renovating a house. They're renovating a house. People have got there before us renovating a house, but the playground is right on the corner, and she was tired, and we all have grandchildren and children in the neighborhood, and finding out what a close-knit community it is. At first it was overwhelming with all these people and all these names, but now we've settled in, we know them, we've done so much on our house. We've slowed down a little bit there, so then we started with the playground. We go to the town meeting. We'd never been to one before, but and just ask the town, what can we do, how can we help? Word gets out, people are donating paint and supplies and their time. We have from like 10-year-olds to 89-year-olds. So everybody wants to help out with it and make it a thing, make it happen. We're just volunteer citizens of Parksley, like everybody else. You know, like when the museum needed help spreading eggs, they put it out there, hey, anybody want to help spread eggs with the kids? So you just show up and you help. That's kind of what we're doing. And just word, because now we know like town people, the church ladies, neighbors, you know, everybody's catching wind, so it's starting to snowball and everybody's starting to help us out.
Yeah, we have a very small group of core people that are doing the majority of the work, and then there are volunteers that will come to do a very specific thing or donate something or help us with something.
So Malcolm and I, and then the people who live across the street, Tina and Phil, and John S., he lives right across from the playground, and his kids call it Papa's Park. And so, the community, the church ladies, the Madam Clerk, the mayor, he's very proud of us. So he just tells us, keep doing what you're doing. He's a great guy. And so we started with the train because that was the biggest piece and the worst piece. But we didn't finish it yet because it's just brutally hot. So we didn't do any stenciling yet. But
so each playground piece requires different things. So the train required the most attention.
Yeah.
But we're just going to go from one piece to the next, and it really just depends on how the weather is, how hot it is, how humid it is, and where we are in the progress.
Right. Like Malcolm, John, and Phil do all the man work on it. The scraping, the priming, the painting, the bonding, the welding, all that, and get it ready. And then all the ladies come in and we painted it. But it was so hot. And we're painting with black paint, but we tried to do stenciling, but it was just melting off it. So we opened it back up, and it has new seats on it, and just let the kids play with it now. And when it's cooler, we'll do more stenciling.
Touch it up.
Yeah.
We did the jungle gym that was there.
The dome.
Yep.
Donated.
Yep.
See, somebody heard about it and said, hey, I'll buy you a new one. And they did. And everything that we do is 100% approved through the town and the council and all that stuff.
Exactly. So we're matching exactly what was in the park. So if it's a wooden bench, we're replacing it with the same size wood. And as far as anything that gets replaced is a copy of what's already there, even down to the nuts and bolts. A lot of the hardware needs to be replaced on everything. So we're just replacing it with what's currently already in there.
And next in the queue, which slowly started, was the slide.
Yep, the big slide that's there. That we just got started this week. So it's a small group of people. So one person will go in and do some work, then the next person will follow up with the next step, and then so on and so on until that piece is done. And
the town worked with us where the mayor, Frank, said, I'm pretty sure that we had some swings to replace for the baby toddler swings, and when we went down there, we were like, Tina and I were like giddy girls, like, oh my God, look at the baby swing was pink with pink chain, and then infant one. So, and now there's much more traffic going through there.
Yeah, and the town went in and re-leveled underneath the swings too with the tractor.
Yeah, for the older kids.
So they're definitely working with us on trying to get things done as well.
Yeah. The handicap swing is down there too. Well, the guy across the street who lived here before us, he's a retired Marine, and through his lodge, they raised the money for that. And it's for a wheelchair or handicap swing for a larger adult person too. Yeah, or teen, or it's good. And it has a handicap sign behind it, so you know which one it is. Yeah.
So the plan is just to go from one piece to the next. So the slide is next. While we're doing the slide, we'll probably do another bench, and then we'll move on to another bench and to the picnic tables and work our way towards the church, kind of across the park.
And we have some high temperature paint for the grills. They're all gray. They were black, but that's easy enough one.
Yep.
And there's also the wood chip pile.
Yeah,
that's open to public.
It is. So there is in the back of the park. There's a giant wood chip pile from the neighborhoods that was collected by a town. It is available to anybody that wants to go get the wood chips.
For your garden or your.
The goal is to get rid of the wood chip pile completely and then to reclaim some of that space. But for right now, it's just a large pile. Yeah. I do see that some people have been taking some of the chips. Yeah.
What's your feeling about people joining you to help?
For sure.
Yeah, I think it just depends on what we're doing on any particular time, because it changes day to day or week to week. Like we know sometime within the next week or so we'll be painting the slide. So if someone wants to help paint the slide, we can certainly schedule it. We just have to make sure we're all on the same page and who can do what. But it's going to continue for a while because it's a small team. We're doing it after hours, and it's kind of weather dependent. Yeah,
like either early in the morning now or way after dinner.
Yeah. So I think this project will go on for many months to go. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll have it done before the winter. But with the number of hours that we put in and how many we project, there's going to be plenty of.
Yeah, we've probably been down there between all of us like 150 hours, easy, just on the train, because that took a lot of work, and we had to bust off the rusty bolts to get the wheels off. We did some bonding on them. We had pieces welded. John was metal sanding. I don't know. There's a lot going on for prep for that, and then put it all back together.
Yeah, so. It's surprising how many hours you end up using, and sometimes you look at, wow, I worked a lot on this. I look and see what you did. It's like not very much, and so that's why, yes, we put a lot of hours in. And I think our rough estimate, is about 500 hours
easy
for the whole park. So it's going to take several more months to get through everything.
Yeah, and somebody, we don't even know who, put these little cute soccer goals back there, and they're in the ground. And I pretty sure I took pictures of that because I said, "Yeah, the town did that," and they're like, "Well, we didn't do that." So the little kids can kick the ball beyond the pickleball field. The pickleball field is going to be sprayed because the firefighters use the fire hydrant in the corner in the back. So when they're training, they said they'd spray it off for us. So they're going to clean it up.
For me, the playground was on the way home from school, so it was a natural place for everyone to stop at.
Yeah. I was a place for us to hang out with our siblings. Mm-hmm. My mom and dad didn't come with us, so we got to escape parents. But it was right down the street too. But yeah.
Yeah.
Your friends were there.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of similar in a way because it wasn't very big, but it had the same. It had the same things. It had the giant slide. It had
I know.
So for me, it's just like, well, okay, this is kind of what I'm used to as the public, playground area.
Yeah.
As soon as we removed the area around the train, because we had it roped off while we were working on it. As soon as it was roped off, kids were on it.
Yeah.
Right. The climbing gym, same thing. The minute it was available, kids were on it playing. So it's in demand and people enjoy being on it. So it's really nice to see.
The mama who's pushing her daughter down the street and she said, "What are you doing?" And we're like, "Oh, we're fixing the trains for you guys." And she jumps out of her stroller. She's probably like 4-ish. And her mom's like, "Where are you going?" She's like, "I'm going to play on the train. Like they're fixing it." And we're like, "Oh, honey, we're not done yet." Mm-hmm. So when the fencing is gone, you can come back over. So yeah. And the last thing that went on was Phil and Tina put this big wooden seats back on with the same bolts because they were so rusted off, and it was like banging it apart, but it went together a little easier.
Yep. And
the kids were all on it.
How can people kind of check in to see the progress?
Playground of Parksley on Facebook. They can make a comment on the page. "Hey, I want to come down. When are you painting this piece?" Or what are you working on next? I'll help with whatever. Or just direct message, DM through the Facebook page.
Someone wants to get involved as on even a particular a merry-go-round or anything in the park, then just send us a comment and we'll try to schedule it. or at least tell you where we are in the schedule. And I think it's,
it's good for your soul when you see.
Yeah, when you see kids jumping back on something you just refurbished or playing with it, that's a nice feeling. But I think it goes towards, it's good for the town, right? It's good for the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see the park in the best condition it can be, and a lot of times it's not spending a lot of money. It's just putting in the time and effort into something simple, and yes, it takes time, but there's a big reward in seeing something after it's been painted or repaired, whatever the case is. So I think that's where the reward comes. It's not. It's not. It's really simple. It's like you fixed it, you painted it, it looks good, people appreciate it. It's really that simple.
Yeah, and it's so community orientated now, where word's out and they'll come up and say, "Hey Natalie, what can I get you? What do you need? Can I help paint?" Or so it's just a feel good to be around good people and just have kids running amok down there doing their thing like we did when we were kids.
For Shore Perspectives and WESR Radio, I'm Kelley Gaskell.